Achieving competitive advantage is the need for speed. Is innovation enough, or you need to do timely innovation? Timely innovation is important. Remember Nokia, they were very late.
Yes.
Do you see? Rapid development for new products and services becoming very strategic weapon. You need to do time-based competition. Mean you deliver products and services faster than your competition, giving your company a competitive edge. If you're late, it becomes more difficult. We've got this dual core approach to organization change. There are two different ways to change. These are types of innovation desires. There is a management structure and there is a technology. Now the technology, when we do a technical core, it changes on this level here. You do a lot of technology on the bottom of the company and you push it up. Okay? So production technologies, workflow, product ideas, it's more organic. That's one approach. Now the other one, it says here, it's a management core where the direction of change is top-bottom, strategy, downsize, structure. And that's best organizational design for change is a mechanistic. Are you guys okay with this? What this says is when companies approach change, there are two ways to change. Either bottom up or top bottom. Now, if your company is mechanistic, is it better to do it bottom up or top bottom? Top bottom. Because this company is very mechanistic. Remember a mechanistic company example? If you go to a place where they cut chicken, right? Someone take the chicken, someone else cut the head, cut the wings, cut the more vertical, very mechanistic. That type of change, you do it top, bottom. Now, on the other hand, if your company is more organic, you remember organic? Organic, we've got, you bring 3 people, they come up with their new formulas, new medication, new medicine, pharmaceutical companies, advertising companies. So that's a more of an organic company. They do it bottom up. Why? Because they can come up with new production techniques, come up with a new workflow, new product ideas, and so on. Forces for culture change. How can you make your culture change? Can you change your culture?
Yes.
How many people think that we can easily change culture? How many people say culture change is very difficult? What is this? In order to change your culture, you may need to go through some re-engineering, more horizontal organization that is going to change your culture. If you have more diversity, that can also change your culture. And if you are a learning organization, that's how you change your culture. Is culture change is important? It's very important. Do you guys, anyone have been to, remember CAC Bank 10 years ago when they used to be very old bank? They used to be very traditional. The employees there, they come at 9 and they leave at 12 like a government agency. They used to have those big books whereby pen and paper, and they used to have a ruler and they check. They used to have a big calculator to calculate how much is your balance. Now they're going to change and use ATM machines and use credit cards, and so now they have to change not just the computer systems. They need to change the people mindset. People are not used to having a username and password and access their emails. Now they have to use it. You see, you guys remember last semester when LIU students had to do their assignments online?
Yes.
We needed to do a big change, right? So students get their new emails, activate them, get their new accounts on the LMS system, access it, do assignments, do homeworks. You see, that was another type of change.
Big jump.
We've got this OD. Do you know what's OD? Organizational development. Culture change interventions, large group interventions, team buildings, and you need to have an interdepartment activities. So every time you want to do a change, you need to do interdepartment. Do you know what's interdepartment? You bring 2 departments together, or maybe you do an activity between 2 different departments. This way we can help, development of the culture, and we No, we just do inter-department activities. Let's say, for example, remember last semester, we had to do a lot of IT work for our courses. We needed to get the IT technicians and the information technologists to help us make our classes working online, right? So we need to do an interdepartment activity. We need to build a team for this. And then, you guys remember Rashad Al-Khamisi? Anyone remember? You know, he was one of the heroes for this change activities. He got a lot of students to move from the old system to the new systems in coordination with the student center, in coordination with the IT departments and the head office. So a lot of activities between different departments with strong teams, and we need to get large group in order to change. This is example of time, okay? And over time you have levels of support for change. We've got 3 levels: preparation, acceptance, and commitment. And here we've got initial contact. We decided we will do online classes. Get awareness, people learn we will have online classes. People understand what does that mean, and then we get the people through the auditorium last semester and decisions to implement. This is what we will do, and that's when people start to accept the idea. And then we do the installation and institutionalization. So this is how you manage change. Are you guys okay with this?